Hello. I'm in St. Joe's, Michigan. Just saw my pal Johnny in Flores last night in Chicago. And the night before, saw two other dear friends get married. Got to play music for them in their wedding. During the ceremony, also for cocktail hour, got to sing and play, and got to sing and play the first dance with my dear sweet boyfriend, whom I love so much, Brian, who's in Cloud Light. Anyway, I'm just documenting this moment because I'm like on the verge of tears, and it doesn't happen that often for high points. And I made a little zine the other day for well, I made a zine about songwriting being my BFF, and when my boyfriend got to like the third page, I had said something like how I write when I feel this and this and this and this and this, and like happy wasn't in there. And it's true, I don't write much when I'm just happy. I still write, but while I'm happy, then when I hit record, something all, esoteric or existential comes out. And I told him I do wish, I did say like that songwriting is there for me in my darkest and my lightest times, but that was towards the back of the zine. So, but I did say when he told me that, I was like, oh yeah, I guess I do write when I'm feeling good, but it's more like if I'm feeling like serene or peaceful or something. Yeah. And for the record, I used to always be afraid to share like good things for fear of either them going away or people being mad, but but for the record, I actually had some really horrible experiences as recently as Friday, not related to the wedding, and they were like high pressure, high stress things that went badly, and I just think I'm trying to learn resilience. Sometimes I feel like sometimes I attract criticism because I seem like a confident person now, but my confidence is so new that whenever I attract really strong criticism, I often go back to that place of feeling like, a victim in some pretty bad situations that I was in when I was younger. I think that's maybe one of the liabilities of being somebody who was one way and is now another way, is I get the same criticism as somebody who's always been confident. But like, I have not always been confident. This is like literally just the last few years. And really it's not confidence, it's frustration and anger at our current political, social climate here in the United States. I just don't believe in it, in this sort of like body shaming thing that our own leader, quote, I'm not trying to promote Big B, but I did just walk over to Big B, even though there's all these really cute local coffee shops in St. Joe's, but I had never been to St. Joe's, and I don't know. So I have not always been confident. This is a super new development. I feel like I was always confident in that I liked my songs and I liked singing them. But even as recently as this year, I haven't always felt good about my voice. Like, I know it's not commercially normal, but I've been liking it more and more. I've been trying to treat it better. Oh, coffee. Well, I'm not singing today, but whatever. Plus, I don't know. I'm just rambling. I haven't done my challenge. I think it's week 13 or 14. And, there, I'll give you a different view. And I think week 13 or 14, it was like, oh yeah, hang up the kid art and band posters and stuff. Okay, I am gonna do that, but I'll probably do it late tonight and maybe early tomorrow. And then I'll draw a new one, because that's what this challenge is. So I didn't even mean for this check-in video to be about that, but let's just say that this is that, and then let's pretend that I'm drawing clouds right now, so I don't have to do more check-in videos. Ooh, I drew, and then we'll look out. I won't ever put in the audio. I mean, one of the things with being lo-fi is that, like, lo-fi and scrappy in general is that, like, there's a pointlessness. So if I don't feel like doing it, I'm not going to go back and do it, because it's not like creating a marketable or sellable good. It's sort of just like, it is what it is. It's a moment in time. It's sort of a way of documenting life and documenting a journey and watching, you know, for my own posterity and for those who enjoy following, you know, whether it's my music that they're into or watching somebody with deep insecurities try to bring those to light and find themselves and be themselves in a public way to try to learn who to be or how to be. I just caught a reflection of myself in a mirror of this, or in a window of this little, and I was like, oh my gosh, that looks so weird to see myself as a person holding up a phone on a cute park bench. Oh my goodness. Alright, putting makeup on. I'm always breaking out. I don't even know why I do these. I mean, I don't know. I was about to try to think of what, but I don't know. Oh, I do miss doing a little more music though. Like, I remember in 2017 doing something like this, and it was a big deal for me being out on the road and being in like Madison, Wisconsin, where I had spent some time in childhood, and like doing one by the Capitol, but it was a song. It wasn't just me talking. So like, I miss that a little bit, because I think maybe, as much as I felt like those were scrappy, like this is even scrappier. So maybe I'll get back to that someday. There's other people close to me that wish that I won't say names, but that wish that I would get inspired to create and buy like really good audio recording gear, so that this wouldn't all be so scrappy, so that people could get into it a little bit more. But, well, I'll just put that out there. I've worked with videographers a couple times, so if any of you are ever interested in helping me create content, I'm game to discuss collaborating. Emily from Florist even said it on stage last night. Like, don't be afraid to collaborate. It's good. It's worth it. I don't remember her exact words after, don't be afraid to collaborate, or you should collaborate, or I don't remember exactly what. I'm terrible at exact quotes. Yeah, that's it. There's a little newest breakout. Cool. Thanks, buddy. Guess that means I'm alive. Oh, but yeah, this whole check-in video was supposed to be me saying I'm not going to be afraid to state that this is a very big high point in my life. I don't think anyone's going to watch this video, and so it's not announced yet, but the show is in 11 days, and I asked the promoter yesterday if I could announce this. I'm pretty sure that today or the next day they'll say yes, and I don't think anyone will watch this in the meantime, or the whole thing, but I'm getting to open for somebody at the Pyramid Scheme, and a lot of my friends kind of like put my name in and voted for me or whatever it was, and I got to submit it and put my best foot forward. I made a fake greatest hits album just so that the promoter and the artists themselves could find some of my less lo-fi work. Well, I'm probably supposed to wrap this up. Or that guy's just collecting trash. I mean, not everything's a sign. Anyway, so that came through. I get to open for her, and that's amazing. I won't say the name just in case I'm not supposed to say it. And sorry. And yeah, just had a really lovely, loving time with my boyfriend. At a wedding for our friends. Got to see my friend in a cool band that I admire. So just feeling a lot of high feelings, natural highs. And I don't want to be afraid of those. I don't want to feel like acknowledging those means for sure bad times ahead. It's just sort of like, well, that's what life is. Like, we're gonna get highs and we're gonna get lows. So I want to like really take a deep breath and just be aware when there's highs. Yeah. Okay. Pretend drawing of clouds. I got this one and this one. I'll list them in the liner notes below, whatever ones I drew, and then we'll say that's for week 14. And then I'll take the pictures and blah, blah, blah. But I did do week 13 in review, right? Which is to say a day early that I'm going to hang up art for my nieces and nephews tomorrow. Oh, and band posters. I'm going to print some, hopefully. Alright, bye. Thanks for listening, or watching, or whatever you do. I don't know. Hope you're being yourself today. Whatever yourself looks like, even if yourself looks really weird. Not like visually weird, but just like, you know, if being yourself looks weird to you, like I hope you are okay with it in tiny increments over time. And